A Corpus Christi mother of 4 thought she was giving a California family the greatest gift, carrying a baby for a couple she believed could no longer have children. But that decision would change her life in ways she never expected.
I was under the impression that they only had one child that was a teenager, that she really wanted a sibling, and that after 10 unsuccessful IVF attempts, they could no longer have children. And so that's why they were seeking a surrogate. That was kind of why I was like, okay, well, this is perfect. This is kind of the exact scenario I was looking for, someone who was struggling. So it made sense. They seemed sweet. So I just kind of jumped in for it.
But once the pregnancy began, Kayla says the couple barely communicated with her.
The agency's excuse was always they're so busy. They're business people. They're really busy. They just don't have time. And in my head, I'm thinking, if you don't have time to answer a simple text message, for someone who's carrying your child, then how are you going to have time to raise a baby? I mean, it just didn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It was weird.
The red flags continue even after baby Hayes was born in March.
She was not emotionally connected to the baby. I mean, she barely held the baby. It was really cold and transactional and just not at all what I had imagined.
Then in May, Elliot got a call. The couple she had helped had been arrested. Their California home raided. Inside, 21 surrogate-born children taken into protective custody, and an FBI investigation underway for possible human trafficking. And one more bombshell. The couple were owners of the surrogacy company, Mark Surrogacy, LLC.
The first couple weeks when I found out, I think I cried 23 hours a day.
Now Elliot's only goal is to bring baby Hayes back to Texas.
And these people ended up with the child because we all believed something and all of it was false. Then my argument was okay, well then I was the person who gave birth to this baby. Under the family code, I could be a parent to this baby. And that's the argument I would make, but I don't know what California will do.
Walker says these types of cases are rare and legally complex. This one crossed state lines, involves multiple contracts, and now a federal criminal investigation.
So there's so many layers, literally like an onion, because you're going to have to peel them back one at a time to discover how deep the deception went and kind of try to void all of the contracts between the initial here to there.
I grew this baby and then handed her over to what I thought was a really loving family. And then, to find out that there was abuse and neglect going on. And now not just her, but, 20 other children in the home were removed and sent with DCFS. It's really the worst possible case scenario in a surrogate situation.
Baby Hayes remains in foster care tonight in California. Investigators tell us cases like this can take months to resolve as courts work through custody issues and the FBI digs deeper. Suzanne Stevens, Chris 6 News.